Hey folks, welcome to Silver Pilot 9911, and I wanted to give you an update for May 2016, and this is actually a side project that I'm working on. Still got the main project here, but I'm thinking about switching it up. And what's different here is this is a 2x4 foot section, modular section, a little bit easier to move around, navigate, and it doesn't require as much scenicking. I can spend more time and I can detail. So we may be recycling. I don't know. We'll have to see. But this is something I've been working on for the past couple weeks. The wood I've just thrown together from scrap pieces. Plus, when you're doing a top that is a 2x4 foot section and you're buying a 4x8 sheet worth of plywood, you basically have 4 tops. So efficiencies turn out to become a little bit better that way too. But anyway, just wanted to give you some background there before I throw anyone off. But been having a lot of fun. Been focusing on just detail. And that obviously starts by thinking about what you're going to do and planning it out. And this I've basically just reused a bunch of old pieces, and even to the bridge abutments here. Abutments, I don't know. Someone can correct me on that one. But these are just scrap. I've snapped them in half in the right place and then kind of put them together, glued them, and they're the right width in that case. Those are some leftovers. There's some tidying up to do and maybe some weathering that we need to do as well, but a lot of fun. What I'll do is like hot glue those hydrocal rocks that I make. I've got some molds, I put them together, and then I stain them. Got some examples right here in a poorly lit area. Hey, look, beer. Yeah, sorry for the resolution. It's dark. I hot glue them in, and then sometimes I'll use tape, something to support it initially, and then I'll use this plaster cloth, and then I'll also put drywall mud on top. So it kind of gives it some more rigidity, holds it together real well, gives us a lot of shape. But we've got 4 lines back here. One chases off, and that's what becomes the breakaway route up front. We'll get it back there somehow, some way, eventually. I have not glued the ballast where the screws go, so I can kind of get to them. I'll just fill that in with dry ballast later. It can be vacuumed out if ever I needed to access this panel or pull it up. Don't know why I would ever have to, but just trying to think ahead. We're working on getting some feeder lines in, getting that soldered. And we'll cap it with a 1x4 foot section here. And I don't know that I'll have any other lines running back there, but I could put, on the next level up, I could put 3 more lines and then hide them in a mountain and have one line running even higher yet on another level. So I could probably make it 3 decks high. And then I could even submerge into this deck because it is so deep for, water scenes and things of that nature. So it gives us a lot of good elevation, a lot of different options. I can see it becoming overly done very quickly, but I don't want it to be busy. I want to see maybe 2, 3, 4 lines at the most when looking at it. And I like the other stuff hidden. Plenty of staging too. So, yep, we want our cake and we want to eat it too. But anyway, these are BLMA grade crossings that have been spray painted light aircraft gray and then shimmed up, glued down, and then met up with plaster. I've basically made some styrene molds and glued those down temporarily, poured in lightweight hydrocal, and then sanded it off. Glued down plastic sidewalk, and then again sprayed it all with light aircraft gray. So it kind of gives us some concrete looking like we're meeting with a road. And you also see here the Blair line laser cut. Those are nice too. An example of some installed right there. Normally you wouldn't install them on a wall, but that's just, a board sticking up. Did I look good too? Yeah, maybe that'll help. I don't know. So just kind of wanted to give you guys an update of what I've been working on. It's mainly this. And then I also did put in a bridge. Finally, I've been waiting to do that. Couldn't find anything that I liked, so I actually made it. Using the same technique as the concrete work down there, I basically built a styrene mold, poured in hydrocal, glued on sidewalks, glued on railing, sprayed it all aircraft gray, light aircraft gray, and then glued on some flat black painted trusses underneath that slab. Some staining that needs to happen, but had to level those corners off. They were catching. A lot more work to do here too, but I think we might end up downsizing. What I mean by downsizing is restructuring. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Feel free to comment, like, or subscribe.